So here's SouthPark, so we're taking home. Barry's gonna replace it with what?
Monsters Pro and TPF.
It's Chaz here with ChazsArcade, and we are gonna pick up a new game. Let's go. Guys, so we're driving to Barry's right now. We're gonna pick up the new game. You already know what it is, it's in the title. It's SouthPark, Sega, 1999. Can't wait. So what's crazy is I wasn't planning on buying this game. My whole goal was to sell all my project games at my work and sell a few games at home and buy Ghostbusters Premium. That's gonna be in March at Texas Pinball Festival. So I'm here with my partner in crime, my wife. Show yourself. She's gonna help me. Well, she's gonna be there for support and not really lift anything. She's gonna look pretty.
I can lift.
Yeah, the pinball game. We're in a lifted truck. Not even doing a road trip. We're taking a 20-minute drive, and the wife is already falling asleep. All right, guys, we're here live at Barry's house, and so we're in his game right now, and you can see right here, SouthPark. I'm not gonna do a full little video of this. We'll do it when I take it home. Right now, let me walk around this room real quick, and let's get out of Barry's hair. I heard he wants an LA machine gun, so I'm gonna bring that to him next week. All right, so here's SouthPark, so we're taking home. Barry's gonna replace it with what?
Monsters Pro and TPF.
So we got Batman, Attack Mars. Look at his, he has the, why is it flipping out? Why is it doing that? Try this again. Okay, so we got Attack from Mars with the EL decals, and even the, look at the side rails, it's crazy. I can't pan this new gimbal. Revenge from Mars. And he is a Star Wars fanatic, so look at all this right here. Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. More Star Wars up there. It's probably, you wearing Star Wars boxers?
Actually, it's Saturday.
It is Saturday. So that's it, guys. Awesome game room. He has more games in the house, but we're not going to show those.
Atari football, Atari baseball.
I wish I could pan down. This is the worst.
You can't pull stuff.
And this is pretty cool. Little train set up. Alright guys, let's load up SouthPark. From the truck. Wife had to get some workout gloves because she says it's hurting her hands. Here she blows, SouthPark. Got the playfield up. We're gonna go ahead and do a deep clean on it. It's not too bad already because the last collector that had it takes care of his games. He's had it for about a year, so you know there wasn't much he did with it, just like new plastics and decals and stuff. So I'm gonna go through it and clean it. I did find a few things now that I have it that I want to go through and fix myself. You know, the ramp needs to be cleaned up. You can see here all the grime. Not a big deal. Kind of blown out here. Didn't realize that, but not a big deal. Maybe one day we can find a decal. And fix that up. Right now I'm probably just gonna like clear it and protect it and clean it because you don't really see that spot very much when you're playing. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the plastics. I'm gonna go ahead and put LEDs with what I have in the top portion. Hopefully I can fill up the top of the playfield, and we'll buy some more from CoinTaker for the bottom of the playfield. A couple other things is like Kenny's working. The sensors need to be cleaned a little bit so it registers the ball when it goes over faster. Mr. Hanky here, his arm's broke. See, I'm not sure. I bet if I drop this, no? Oh, yeah, there it goes. Scared me. All right, real fast, I wanted to show you guys, since I am going to do the LEDs, kind of where we're at right now, what it looks like. Still not too shabby for the condition it's in right now. All right, we're still going. This part wax is drying. I want to show you guys something. So, when you replace your rubber band, most of your flippers will have just like this black crud. Now don't just put the bands back over it because on the top part, you know, it'll show, and that really bothers me. So what you have to do is just grab some alcohol, and what I'm using is just 91%, and little elbow grease rubbing, and it'll come right off. All right, so you can really tell the difference. Look at that. So much better. I just feel so much better that I'm gonna put rubbers over this instead of this. All right, here's where we're at now. So apron's back on. I added a blue LED right here, so it kind of shines out. I think it's kind of nice because it's a lot, you know, the playfield is a lot of blue, which a lot of people don't like in the first place. The aliens are here. I think it's a nice little touch. Just got the coin taker LEDs in. I didn't buy anything for the top because I'm really just using the non-ghosting premium. I want to show this earlier. The Mylar was out to here. You can kind of see the old line, and it was just super dirty and pulling up. So I just grabbed an X-Acto knife, kind of followed along his hand, and so it looks a lot better now. Everything from here to the toilet has been waxed. I do like Novus 1 first to get all the grime up, then Novus 2. And then after Novus 2 is dry and everything and you buff it out, then I go back with some wax. And I actually use some auto wax that I like to use. It's Permaseal. One thing I just noticed though, guys, is so most of the plastics on this are already pretty new. I did notice like this one's broken. We'll have to figure out what we do there. It's not really noticeable. So I pulled out of the bag. This came with, you know, when I bought it. And look at this. Can you already guess what's going on here? So here's a broken plastic that was already on the game that was broke, but check this out. They didn't ever remove the protective film on the plexi. Look at this. So underneath we have a beautiful piece of Plex. And I'm finding out that it's on more pieces in here that are broke and not being used, that there's a protective film on it. Going through this baggie a little bit more, and guys, check this out. New decals. I had no freaking clue this stuff was in this bag when I bought this game. It's like, what in the world? And these are exactly what I needed too. I was about to buy some new ones. Right here. As you can see, these guys kind of worn out. So I'm gonna replace those. And here we are. Alright, we're just still scavenging here. So I found replacement stickers for those guys and the ones I was talking about just a second ago. Check this out. Oh, I just keep getting, it's just one of those things where it just feels so good. So here's this old protective plexi right here. Here's a brand new one that was in the bag. Oh, doesn't get better than that. It doesn't. I'm hoping I can find a plexi for this guy right here. That's one big piece on. I'm not seeing it right now. We'll see. But this is pretty sweet though. And don't forget, guys, even when the things back here are always covered up, don't not love your pinball. Go ahead and clean it up. There's no reason to have anything dirty. Oh gosh, to have anything dirty in the back of the playfield. Even if there's 3 plastics covering it, we want it nice and clean. Don't half-ass your work. All right. You have these rails right here, you know, where it drives the ball so the ball knows where to go. The ball is always hitting these. So if you touch yours, wherever your game is, if it's rough and dirty, that's gonna make your balls dirty. That's gonna make everything you're doing here, cleaning the playfield, making everything look so nice and taking everything apart, it's gonna make it pointless, because when your ball hits this, you're gonna be draining it, hitting it to flippers, your flippers are gonna get dirty, your playfield's gonna get dirty, your ramps are gonna get dirty again, so it makes everything just pointless. So I always take Novus 2. Look here. This is just for me rubbing these guys right here. So just take a little bit of Novus 2, rub it, put a little elbow grease into it. You'll be able to tell when it's not rough anymore. It's nice and smooth. You buff it, do it a couple more times, clean it off, and you're good to go. I'm doing the same thing over here and right here. So anything the ball touches, I'm cleaning, because once I'm done, I want it to stay clean for as long as possible. All right, so now that the playfield is all completed and done, we have to do the LEDs in the bottom of this. Alright guys, it's going to end this video with the SouthPark restoration. We're going to go over the playfield real fast, show you everything that I've done, how beautiful she is, and we're going to wrap this video up. So you can see here I added the blue LED. Playfield was completely taken apart, everything was cleaned, wax. It's nice and shiny. There's some spots like the Mylar that was coming up. I left most of it, but I would kind of cut, like if you look real closely here, and I think I might show this part of the video. We did get these new protectors instead of cliffies. This covers the lane here, and it's nice. You had to actually glue it on. This guy is starting to lift a little bit, and there's something I think underneath it. So I need to glue this, but you can see it's just a nice, it's like they compare it to like Tupperware plastic. It's very, very thin, and it fits perfect too. And you just push it in. So I'll probably go back and glue this so it stays better. It doesn't lift during gameplay. But it really protects the cartman hole. So again, everything's clean, new rubbers, LEDs. And Mr. Hanky, we replaced him, he's in there. So I think the game, it looks fantastic. And that's it. Just want to do a quick one, so let's try to get Mr. Hanky multi-ball, and let's try to kill Kenny. We kind of have to play at an awkward position, so I don't have like a stream set up, you know. So I'm recording, I'm gonna play in front of it. We did find a new Mr. Hanky on eBay, and it was only like 25 bucks for him and Cartman, and so he's actually just replaced. I already replaced him tonight, and that's about it. I am missing on the tulip a little piece that goes, a rubber piece in the front, so when the ball comes across to come in the left lane, that it stays on the tulip. So right now it's a problem, because if you don't hit it hard enough, the ball will fall from the tulip, and you will pretty much drain the ball almost every time, because it likes to go straight down the middle. So let's get a game, guys. Let's go.
Hello there, children.
Hey, Dad. Kick the baby. Don't kick the baby.
Damn, woman. I just gave you sweet loving 5 minutes ago. You gotta
Oh, what did I do that for?
Oh, yeah.
Hooray!
Alright, Mr. Hanky multi-ball and kill Kenny. We can do it.
Ready, Ike? Don't kick the baby.
sweet loving 5 minutes ago. You try to kill me? Come on, we gotta save the children.
Big hole too. Come on.
Damn, woman. I just gave you sweet loving 5 minutes ago. You try to kill me?
Ah.
Good. I learned something today.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Hooray!
One more. I guess we can turn the
Ready,
light off
Ike?
in here.
Don't kick the baby.
We've got to do something, children.
That looks better, doesn't it? I think it does. Alright, last ball, right? Kill Kenny.
But woman, you just had a sweet mystery award 10 minutes ago.
I can't wait for Miss Ellen to see what a raging lesbian I am. What?
Oh, man. Oh, come on! Come on, Corbin! Come on! Oh, so close!
Lesbian than you.
Say what?
Dang it.
Get me.
That's not fair, damn it! Come on, we gotta save the children.
Oh my gosh.
But woman, you just had a sweet mystery award 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, boys, you need to listen up, okay? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Those aren't counting. Those. Alright, one more. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and cheer on here. Bye-bye, kitty. There he goes. He dead.
Oh my God! They've killed Kenny! You bastard!
Come on, quit draining those balls so quick. Oh yeah.
Hey, Terrence, I think I have to fall.